Hello and welcome back to my rambles. I haven't done one in a while, so I thought that given today's chat with my girls and a few realizations that my girls have had, it would be powerful to actually talk about them now. Because something that came to light was how we've been conditioned through our lives, especially as we were growing up by our parents who unintentionally would have done it as well, but it was kind of like a competition against other kids, or even in school days there were those friendly comps where we always felt like we needed to be that 1% better than other people, or we always wanted to like up our game in terms of our school results or school sports. It was always that competition, that competitive nature that was driven into us. And sometimes that stays with us as we grow. But as we really come to look inside of us and hone into what makes us feel alive, what makes us feel accomplished and actually satisfied within our own doing, it becomes more and more apparent that every single time we do something we thought we could never do, that's when we truly start to feel amazing and accomplished. And when we say we're going to do something and then we do it, there is no better feeling than that. And I guess if we go a little bit further into that, beating ourselves, being better than we were the previous day, like actually tracking markers that are based more on feeling versus how we look, ones that aren't so affected by emotions and like events out of our control. Because a lot of the time when it's out of our control, it leads to a lot of anxiety and stress. But when it's stuff that, I use the word stuff so freely, but that's because it can really include anything that's within your control. That can be, well, something that's definitely within our control is what we put into our mouths, our food, our intake. What we can control is our response to things, because negative emotions, like negative anything really, it's human. But recognizing it, sitting with it and letting it pass, shifting it into what can I do about it, instead of thinking about things you can't do, think about what you can do. And that automatically puts the ball in your court and makes you that much more powerful. So keep that in mind, because the moment that you realize that there is a lot more that you can control, and you write things on paper that may feel a little bit out of your league or out of your mind, like in terms of you probably never even thought about them until you started writing it down, you take back that control and you redirect your focus into things that make you feel good. You automatically start to focus on being better than you were the previous day. So, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't be so hard on yourself. Because we're all human. We're all going to have negative shit happen. Negative stuff happen. But in amongst all of that, there are still things we can control. Things that we can double up on. Things that we can double down on. And become better at those things. So that when more things become within our ball court to change, then we can actually start to take back more power, take back more control, and gather more tools along the way to be better than we've ever have been. See if you can apply that to anything else in your life. without being so hard on yourself, because we all start somewhere. We all start as beginners. We all have some doubts in terms of, can I actually do it? But you never know unless you try. And failures, slip-ups, being scared, it's all just proof that you're trying and that you want to be a better person. But the moment that you try to compare yourself to other people, the more that you try to put yourself in competition with other people, you no longer hold that control. They do. You need to focus on how you feel and set the standards in terms of, I want to feel this way. I want to feel in control. I want to feel powerful. I want to feel alive and energized. I want to feel happy and healthy. I want to feel like I can actually achieve this, because that is power. Like for me, I want to feel fit as fuck. I want to be alive. I want to be healthy. I want to be athletic. I want to get more skills. I want to be more mobile and agile. I want to feel stronger. So they are all things that I can control, because the things that will get me to feel that way are my output, my mindset, pushing myself that extra kilometer, pushing myself into moving my body, into fueling my body. I want to be healthier. And that all comes down to what I put in my mouth, what I do with my body. The competition isn't anyone else, it's myself. Because how I feel is the most important thing. Because if I feel great, I will carry myself in the same way. But being hard on myself, being impatient with myself, and trying to start at the middle of the ladder instead of from the base of the ladder, it's impossible to actually just, you have to start at step one, gather momentum, gather the tools, then you're flying.